Hi Leos, this is Vanessa here to do your December general reading. I just want to apologise for these videos coming out a bit late. The certain retrogrades and just the energy that's been going around the past few months has just really screwed me over. So I really was screwed over by these energies, and now that everything has gone direct and we just had the new moon, definite feeling a bit much lighter and back to myself again. So I had to go away and just be by myself and work on my own shadow side. So I hope you all can understand that. And I just want to say thank you to all of you for your love and your support. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your subscribes. They do mean so much to me. I love hearing from you guys. And I'm just so appreciative of that. So I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, let's just get the housekeeping out the way. So gentle reminder that these are general readings, so not every single message is going to be applicable to every one of you. Sometimes I can get a really straightforward message, and sometimes it gets a bit choppy because I'm getting so many messages coming in, so do bear with me. There's a lot more information in the description box below, so please do go and check that out and have a look. So all said and done, I hope you've all been well, and I hope you've all haven't been as affected by those energies as I have, and I hope you've just all had a good November and a good start to December as well. So let's see what we have for you for December. So, oops, that was terrible. Here we go, 2018. And welcome back to everyone, and welcome to the new people who've just stumbled upon this channel. If you find that these messages do resonate with you, please do hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. Your support is very much appreciated. So I've shuffled these already, but I just want to give them a few more shuffle. Just one more and we're there. Okay, right. Leo's, December 2018. Okay, so I just picked up a lot of people around you guys, and I know that it is the Christmas season, so yes, that's gonna happen. But I kind of tapped into someone's front room, living room, lounge, whatever, excuse me, whatever you want to call it. And there's a lot of children, newborn baby, and I feel the energy is quite content, very warm, very happy, very calm, and just a very nice overall warm and joyful, and a lot of love, a lot of warmth. That's what I picked up for whoever I'm tapping into. So let's see what messages Spirit has for you for December 2018. Please, what messages do we have for Leos? December 2018. Lovely. Yeah, December 2018. What messages do we have for Leos? December 2018. I'm not going to take those. Sorry, that was actually come out reverse. Oops. Leos, December 2018. What messages do we have? Okay, so your overall energy is the Devil. And just want to make sure you can all see your cards. Okay, so I'm going to start with the High Priestess in reverse, and that's at the heart of your reading. So the High Priestess, she is, she doesn't say much. She's very intuitive. and she's all about going within and listening to the inner guidance, inner intuition, and she is the divine feminine. So with her being in reverse, I'm getting the feeling that some of you may need to balance that kind of divine feminine and the divine male energy within you. And with temperance here as well, in the reverse, temperance also talks about balance. For some of you, I'm also getting with the High Priestess in reverse is that some of you are not trusting your intuition. You may have come through a few kind of bumps in the road in the distant or recent past, and you're kind of lost that faith a little bit, and you're just not kind of trusting that the divine or your intuition or the messages that you're receiving. And with the devil being your overall energy, for some of you this could be, you know, you trying to control a situation that was really out of your control, if that kind of makes sense. And for some of you, I'm getting this feeling that there's something within you that you're keeping to yourself, like you're not ready to share that to the world yet. Either whether that's you're afraid of what other people might be thinking, what they think, or you know, you're working on something and it's not ready. You're not ready to kind of let that out into the world and let people know. So, you know, this could be a project that you're working on, and you're not really at the moment ready to put that out into the world and show people, you know, what you've been working on. Because the High Priestess, she's also has many hidden talents. For some of you, with the devil being in reverse, the High Priestess being in reverse, and temperance being in reverse, I'm getting the feeling that some of you may have come out of a not very pleasant situation or a relationship or whatever it is. Like I said, I get this feeling that for some of you in a distant past, you know, that there has been some challenges, and I feel the devil is still, it's still lingering. That energy is still lingering, and you're trying to find your balance, and you're trying to learn to kind of trust and take the wheel again, and just trying to get back into stabilizing and balancing your own energies out. And I get the feeling that some of you are working really hard to move away from this energy. For some of you, with with the devil being your overall energy, and you've got the Nine of Cups underneath it, I feel like you may still be in this energy here where you feel like you've excuse me, you feel like you've either talking yourself down, or you're feeling trapped. It's really disrupting your energy, or it's really depleting your energy. And you, with the Two of Wands being underneath that as well, it's like you are contemplating, but you don't really know how to kind of get out of this situation. You don't really see, or because of the High Priestess and Temperance being in reverse and the Two of Wands in reverse, you know, you can't see the bigger picture at the moment. This guy has the world in his hand. He has choices. He's contemplating of where he can go. He knows that it's limitless. You know, he can go wherever he wants. And he's balanced. But with him being in reverse, I just get the feeling that some of you, you know, you have the choice. You know the road is open. You can see it, but you're unsure of how to get out of it. Do you trust your intuition? Do you trust what yourself is telling you? Has this devil energy created so much chaos in your life that you can't really find the balance, or feel like, you know, you can move on, move away to the gift that's waiting for you at the end of moving away from this energy? Temperance here, you know, the pouring of the water in one cup to another, that's kind of like the alchemy, the creation, and the enlightenment. And it's you know, she's got one foot in the water, so it's almost like, you know, testing the water, you know. And I think that for some of you, this energy may be so overpowering that it's really blinded some of you to really not see that you can so easily move away from this. And with the Five of Wands, I see some of you being conflicted, and this is inner conflict, or this is conflict with whatever situation you're dealing with. So you may be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Capricorn, and then with the wild card we've got most of the elements there. So with the wild card, this is telling me that you have completed a cycle. You have come full circle, and you may not be feeling this energy right now, but it is coming in. And for those of you who are doubting where you can go, How can you escape from whatever situation this is applying to, whether it's, you know, your financial situation, a relationship, or just people generally around you. The completion is here. You've completed a cycle. You're moving away from this. So once that comes full circle, once you're in this energy, this is coming in, you're going to be able to flip all these cards around. So you will regain your balance. You'll be able to kind of soften remove yourself away from the chaos and the toxicity and the controlling or destructive behaviors that people have caused you, or you're doing it to yourself, and you'll be able to find your strength to kind of see clearly about which direction you want to go in your life. So with the Seven of Swords here in reverse, this is traditionally known as the Thief card. You know, someone being sneaky, someone taking things that's not meant to be theirs. But with this card being in reverse, I feel like this is your energy. You're not setting your boundaries. You're not communicating your boundaries. And I think this is you cheating yourself out of something, or trying to convince yourself that whatever situation this is, that it's going to get better and you're going to be okay. And I think that's you trying to how do I put this without sounding really kind of insensitive and it's almost like you're cheating yourself. You're lying to yourself. You're not. You're not trusting what your inner guidance is telling you. Now, for some of you, I see that this is a passing energy. You've dealt with this already. You're no longer in this situation where you feel unbalanced, you feel in chaos. I think you've removed yourself from this kind of toxic, self-destructive, or whatever it is. Apply it to however you want to interpret the devil card. I mean, the devil card talks about addictions and unhealthy behaviours and destructive patterns and self-destruction and things like that. And it could also be maybe some of you were in a controlling and toxic relationship and you have moved away from that. You've from the 7 to the 8, so you've come out of that mental kind of feeling trapped mentally. You're thinking clearly. You're seeing that you can move away from this, and you've come out of it. For some of you who have come out of this situation, you may still be in a kind of like a conflict situation, but it's not bothering you. You know, you've walked away from that, and people are trying to test you, but you're kind of rising above it. You're like, no, I'm not dealing with this. I don't care. You know, I've moved away from it. You took action to move away from this situation here, and I don't know what your situation is, so apply it as you will. Now we have a Page of Wands here, and the Page of Wands, he could be someone who is going to come in and bring you a message, a positive message. And also you've got the communication card here as well. So I feel a lot of you, there may be people who have seen you struggling, or I'm getting the feeling that some of you may have kept this all a secret. You know, you've kept this to yourself and you've not really let anyone know. But for some of you, I'm getting the feeling that you finally confided in someone. You've either gone to sought help from a friend or professional, or you know, someone you can confide in, and they've shaken you up and make you wake up and see the situation for what it really is. And some of you are going to take action, or some of you are going to be receiving a lot of communication, whether that's from your inner guidance or literal messages, which allows you to kind of see this wild card here, that this cycle has to come to an end. It is coming to an end. And what happens when a cycle comes to an end? We get a chance to rebuild. We get new opportunities. And we get new beginnings and new blessings coming into our life. Right, I just want to see who this devil is. What's the devil doing there? Please clarify the devil card, please. But whatever it is, I really do think that you will be coming into clarity. You will be, oops, there's just way too many there. You will be receiving messages, and you will be getting this clarity, and you will be taking action to turn this around, however difficult it may be. You know, you're gonna get that new beginning, you're gonna get that fresh start. It's a karmic cycle that had to end, and it wasn't serving you, so the divine is coming in and they are removing you or the people away from this situation here. Okay, Temperance. Okay, the Devil card again, and a Two of Wands again. Please clarify Temperance. Lovely, brilliant. Okay, so now I'm seeing this as a possible relationship reading. Okay, so if you're dealing with someone with the Devil energy, you weren't happy. You really weren't happy. And to clarify the Devil, we have the Four of Wands in reverse, the Ten of Wands in reverse, and we have the Tower. So what I'm getting is that this Devil energy, like I said, it could be a relationship, or it could be something external, it could be family, it could be work, it could be anything. But it's left you feeling really unstable, and it could have even broken up a marriage or a home, or a relationship. But it's really shook your foundations, and I'm glad to see the Ten of Wands in reverse, because I think you've had the Tower moment. The Tower moment had to come in, like I said, with the World card there, an end of a cycle, and then a beginning can start. These two cards here, the World and the Tower, they are divine interventions. We can't control it. It's out of our control. It's a divine coming in and saying, right, we're clearing this crap out for you because it's no longer serving you. And the Tower card, for some of you, it could have been really painful, really shook your foundation up, really, pulled the rug from underneath you, and really left you in a really unbalanced emotional and mental state. But with the Ten of Wands in reverse, I'm seeing that for a lot of you, you're dropping that burden. You've been carrying it. I just get a feeling you've been carrying it for such a long time that it had to go. It had to come down, and the divine knew this. It had to go. So clarifying Temperance, we have the Devil energy again, but this time he's in reverse. So you may be regaining control over this situation. You may be leaving this toxic environment that you were in, and you're in that kind of recovery process. You're trying to recover from all that's happened to you. With the Two of Wands in reverse, take your time. Don't rush this. Do whatever you need to do to heal yourself, and surround yourself with people who love and care about you if you need to, or really, I mean, go into hermit mode, and you know, do your own shadow work to get yourself out of this energy, because you have the Ace of Wands here. Once you remove yourself from this energy, you have a new beginning coming in, and it's going to be passionate, it's going to be creative, it could be inspiring. And I think once you've got to that stage and accepted that this had to end, new cycle coming in, you've got your new beginning here, you'll be able to see clearer of where you're going, of where you're heading, and you're going to gain that confidence back. Okay, Leo, right. Let's see what other messages we have for you. Can I please have one card for Leo and what they need to know? Okay, right, we have quite a few cards here. Okay, so three actually flew out for you. So we have synchronicity. Your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. So this is when you see signs. So if you see, say, like repetitions of like the numbers, for example, you see like 111 all the time, 222, whatever, that's synchronicity. That's also if you read a magazine, you turn a page in the book, or you put on the radio, you listen to a song, and you're getting kind of messages through the divine. That's how the divine sometimes communicate to us, especially when we're not tapped into our intuition. And then we have let yourself receive, allow others to give you loving care, receive without guilt or apologies. So again, this is the feeling that I was getting, that some of you weren't really letting people know what situation or how bad the situation was. And I do feel like some of you have reached out and, you know, just let people who love you help you, and don't feel guilty about it, because I do feel this quite heavy energy here that you do need a lot of recovery and a lot of support at this time. So the last one is simplify your life. Eliminate clutter from your home and work life to balance the flow of activities. So clear the crap out, basically. And for those of you who want to clear out negative energies, then you can sage your home, you can music's a good way, bells a good way, or anything that makes a racket can just drive out negative energy. Okay, so before I even asked Spirit to give me a message, this card flew up for you guys. So it reads, Dearest you, we need you to know that you can change things miraculously for you and everyone and make things right. It's never too late. Forgiveness is about releasing yourself from the burden of the old story, one in which you were a victim or someone else's actions or your own. You don't need to carry this around. You can set yourself free. Even advocating for good because of this experience requires your forgiveness to be effective. Forgiveness is never about condoning things that were done. It's about letting yourself off the hook from carrying the burden. Resentment and hurts are like viruses that spread to others, and that is the opposite of what you really desire, right? Imagine what your life would be like without the burdens that you carry when you do not forgive. You can do it. Everyone over here believes in you and adores you. So there you go, Leo. Whatever's happened, and quite rightly so, like the message here says, this could be someone doing this to you, or it could be, it's a general reading, so you could have been doing this to someone else. But whatever it is, if you're on the receiving end, and I've said this before to another sign, it's much better to let things go or a person go, send them off with love and forgiveness, no matter how hard it is, because at the end of the day, you don't need to harness all this negative energy, because it will just bring about more negative things in your life. And I know it's very difficult, we've all been there, but I promise you, find the strength to let go, release with love and forgiveness, and whatever situation has been done to you, believe in karma, okay? Believe that this universe is fair, and it will come back to them, okay? So that was your reading, Leo. I'm sorry that it was quite a heavy one. So please, if this resonated with you, please do hit the like button and subscribe. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing the December wrap-ups. I will try my very best to get those out, but I haven't really decided if I'm going to do them yet. So if I don't see you, please all take care and look after yourself. Have a Merry Christmas for those of you who celebrate Christmas. And for everyone else who don't, then have a fantastic December. Have a blast at New Year's. And hopefully I will see you guys before New Year's. But if I don't, I'll see you definitely in the new year with new energies and new opportunities and new beginnings. So sending my love to you all, okay? Bye bye for now.